Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading for the lovely sign of Virgo. Virgo, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Please keep in mind that the readings are only general. We're just picking up on the energies in the universe. This may mean that the reading may not resonate with you. It may resonate with the cross watcher. Hello, cross watcher. So if you find it doesn't resonate, don't give up that easily. Go and check out other aspects of your natal chart. If the reading does resonate with you, make sure you give it a thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. Okay. All right, what's happening for Virgo here? Oh, preparation time. I feel like a great many of you here are really looking forward to having some time with family over the Christmas break. There's this energy of catching up with people and excitement. You may have been tucked away for too long here and waiting to be able to be around other people. So I feel planning's in place. Preparation. All right, we're going to use the Gilded Tarot, but the Royale edition, which is stunning, and it's my new favourite deck. Okay. Okay, Eight of Cups coming through. The Eight of Cups is a card that talks about moving away from things because they're not emotionally fulfilling you anymore. In the card, we see that some cups are still standing and others of them are spilt here. And what you're saying here, walking away, is I've already tried some of these. I've tried this. It's not bringing in what I want. I'm going to look for something more. There's sort of this energy always with the Eight of Cups that it's not finality. It's not a permanent moving away. It's I'm not satisfied at this time, so I need to find what satisfies me. So being there Eight Cups, it could mean that with the Two Cups that aren't there, you're looking either for more self-love or you're looking for a relationship because prior relationships are not fulfilling you. All right. Nine of Swords coming through. This is the card of sleepless nights, anxieties, things coming through in your dreams here. I feel like ghosts of the past. It's got this real ghosts of the past feel here. So maybe you're walking away from something in your past. Maybe there is more than one thing you're moving away from. Maybe you've had a couple of very unsatisfying situations here that you're moving away from, but you'll certainly have some anxiety about moving forward here. But I love this because you're going from the 9 to the 10. Beautiful, in a very short time. So it's like you're saying, yes, I feel really, really anxious about this, whether this is anxious leaving things behind or whether it's anxiousness about moving into the future. But what I love when the Ten of Swords comes through, it's like that is it. You're at the end of that cycle. So whatever this is you're moving away from, I would suggest that you're probably not going to really go back there in a very big hurry. All right, and we have the King of Swords. So this is very much about you taking up this sword and deciding what you want in your life and what you do not want in your life. You're getting this great clarity around what is it I want? What do I want in my life? Because up until now, I've created this anxiety. I want to let it go and I want to bring in something more fulfilling, more satisfying. I'm over carrying this weight with me. I'm over this pain of experiencing things that haven't gone so well before. I feel wounded. I don't want to do this anymore. And then comes the Tower and then comes the Wheel of, the Moon is after that. Okay, let's dig a bit deeper here. I want to know what's going on now. All right. I'm over getting hurt. I don't want to do this anymore. This Tower here is saying to me that you're letting go of some old way of doing or old way of being. Maybe something to do with your emotions here. Some sort of releasing of deep, dark emotions that have created somehow this dissatisfaction in your life. But there's the Victory card. We'll leave it there. Okay, let's just recap. I feel like you are making a decision to move away from things that no longer serve you. This may not just be romantic relationships. It could be relationships in general. And maybe that's why I was feeling at the beginning, I can see you planning and looking at getting people together. So maybe you're deciding this year to only have the people around you that you feel grow you in some way, shape or form. So you don't want to sort of put up with any negativity anymore. I feel like you're digging deep within yourself. You may be doing a bit of self-work because you're releasing some energies here with the moon and the tower like that. You're starting to understand what you do want in your life and what you don't want in your life. But I feel this is very much around relationships. So maybe you're dealing with people who keep sapping your energy with their negativity. Maybe you have people around you that are very stuck in victim mentality and you don't want to be dealing with them anymore. But this could be relationships in terms of romance as well. So it may be that you are pulling in people who really are not growing with you. You may be leaving them behind and you may be really understanding what you want now moving forward. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, you want a long-term committed partner. So maybe you are pulling in people who are not really long-term. Maybe after a period of time, you're realizing they're not right for you. So you might be reviewing the type of people you're going for here. But this person is a partner. This is a person who will work with you, who is very connected to the universe. They are a person who wants to invest in their family, but also wants someone who's willing to invest in them. This is very, very much equal, reciprocated love here. So whoever you're going to have around you in future, you want to be able to do that Six of Pentacles thing with. You want equal give and take. Okay, so we have here the Eight of Pentacles coming through. Wow, okay, we have the Four of Swords. And we have the Seven of Wands. Wow, this is sort of like learning to sort of allow things to be brought to you, not really feeling like you have to fight for them anymore. I feel like you've done a lot of work with spirit and you're understanding the flow of life here. It's like you're understanding that if you just sit back and do your own thing, things will come to you as they need to. Maybe you've been fighting for things before. Maybe you have felt that you've needed to stand firm and have things, fight for things to come to you. But it's like you're realizing now the universe will provide you with this. You're waiting, you're being patient, you're accepting that there is divine timing. You're no longer fighting with people around you for your respect and your love and your peace of mind. This is like you understanding how to work now with the universe. This is you just sitting back and just understanding when it's ready, it will come. Nice energy. All right, so we have the Devil energy coming through. Oh, okay. You may have been pulling in very, very difficult situations for yourself. And the universe is saying here that you need to let go of this idea that you need to work so hard for everything. It's like you're really, it's like you're trying to steer and control things here. You're trying to steer and control who comes into your life. And the universe is saying here, just allow. And then if you're not happy with people that come in or relationships come in, then you can let them go. But I feel like you want a long-term relationship. You're very focused on having someone for the long term, but you're trying to control those situations that are coming in at the moment and let them go. All right, so we have here the Hanging Man, yeah. Looking at things from a different perspective. There is an offer here coming through with the Page of Pentacles. You're going to be gifted with love here. Look at this. What a beautiful reading. You're going to be gifted with love. But what they're saying here is let go of this control of trying to bring in what you want. You are trying so hard to bring in this true love, this love that you want here, this partner, this long-term commitment. You are trying to bring this in, and you are doing it through trying to control how this comes to you. You've got to learn here to go with the flow. There's very much this energy of just going with the flow. All right, let's have a look at the story again. I have you walking away from things. I feel like you've been trying to find some sort of long-term commitment, some long-term situation here, and you're not happy with what you've been finding. There seems to be a lot of anxiety here about the past, about not getting it right, about trying to pull in what's right for you. But this cycle is coming to an end here, and I really feel with this King of Swords that you are starting to understand how to take back this control. This is about understanding that you have the power with this sword to take out what you don't want, but you also have the clarity. There seems to be a little bit of pain. You may have been going through some sort of cycles here, but the Tower's coming in. So you're having a great realization. This is the epiphany moment, something changing for you. I feel like somehow or another with this moon, you're exposing some aspect of yourself that needs to be let go of. Something perhaps you've been hanging on to as part of you. But there is a victory here. So you're definitely letting go. So I feel like this is the letting go of control here and allowing the universe to bring you here what you need in your future. It's sort of let go and the universe will provide. That's what it feels like to me. Let go. We know what you want. We're going to bring it to you. We already have it here in the making. But you have to learn to let go of this control and take a really different approach to how you're doing things. Allow it to flow to you. Allow it to come to you when it's ready. You don't have to force something. That doesn't mean you don't go out and look. You still put in the effort to, get out there and socialize and meet people. That effort is something you can do. When they're talking about not controlling, I think you're trying to make, oh my goodness, there's an expression here. It's like you're trying to make people into the people that you want them to be. And it's something about putting makeup on a pig. You can put makeup on a pig, but it still will be a pig. It's an old proverb. And I might not have it exactly right. I'm sure somebody will put that below. But there's an energy of trying to make relationships work with people who are not right for you. I don't think it's a bad thing, Virgo. I think that you're doing what you think is right. It's almost like you meet people who aren't right for you, but you keep trying, you keep persevering, you don't give up. You just keep trying to make this into the relationship you want it to be. But this is about letting go and letting the universe do its work. Because the ones you've been pulling in with this Four of Cups are not really right for you. So you have to decide here to let go of control and allow the universe to do her work. They are already manifesting something for you here. They are bringing something to you. Something beautiful in this Ace of Cups. And I feel like this offer is really close here with the page. It's a really big offer too, the size of that pentacle. All right, let's read your card from the Journey of Love. Ooh, straight out, spaces between the words. What have we got to learn from this? Card 24. When we look for guidance, we often look for words that clarify, reassure, and help us find our authentic path through the chaos. Yet there is also guidance in the spaces between the words, between each letter, between all the happenings in our lives, when there is nothing to be said, when there are no limits to be coloured in, where there is just openness. Those are the times when we need to freestyle. Okay, I get it now. We need to do or not to do based on what's happening for us right in the moment. Often there is far less to do than what we think. Often we don't need to think. There is a space forming around you now. Sometimes when we sense this subconsciously, we feel exhilarated and excited, anxious and nervous, and not even sure why. Okay, that makes sense. There is a sense perhaps we wouldn't mind having a map of the unknown terrain, and that's what I was saying. It's sort of like you're trying to always guide yourself. Or perhaps we are happy to wing it and make it up as we go. Either way, there is space to be. It is a receiver from the divine presence. If you have a lot of space of unknowing around you now or within you, then just know that there is a lot of divine presence to be received. It can't be explained really. It happens between the words, and yet without it there wouldn't be any words, any guidance at all. The oracle speaks to you. Enter the space and let go, for your time to receive is upon you. Be blessed. I'll read you the little poem. The eastern rise of time on newborn wings bursts out across the lifeless crowd and sings its climb to heights unknown, of beauty, warmth and power upon its throne, to fade again in western sky and only for a moment lie before it takes its course again to breathe once more in heart of man. There you go, Virgo. Sit back and allow. Have a great week.